Yes. Good morning. Welcome to another day on the farm here at Hogtown Homestead. Like and subscribe if you feel so led. Actually, regarding that, somehow I was going to make this great announcement this morning that we went from 22 subscribers from last week's videos to 26 over the weekend, but in fact, as I was checking YouTube this morning, we went from 26 subscribers yesterday to 49 this morning. So if you're one of our new subscribers, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. And as I say in nearly every video, welcome to Hogtown Homestead. Like and subscribe if you feel so led. And thank you for those of you who already have. Since we've already fed the chickens and the guineas and given them water, my next task today is to move the pigs. This time I'll be moving the pigs by myself. So the last time you guys saw a pig move was with our friend Jex and my little sister Caitlin and my wife April. And so we had 4 people moving the pigs, and today we got only 1. Now, when I do these pig moves, I make sure that the pigs are hungry and thirsty because I want them distracted in the new paddock as I'm closing up and the old and moving their shelter into the new paddock. Also in today's video, I'm going to give you an update on the armed trespassers from a couple of videos ago. I have been, since I posted that video, literally inundated with 2 questions concerning our health and safety. So thank you for your concern. I'll update you guys after I've moved the pigs. Every time I try to shoot one of these videos by myself, somebody that I don't know shows up on my property. What the heck is going on? It ended up just being the neighbors hiring somebody to mow his lawn. So I'm back at it. You'll probably hear some lawnmower noise in the background, but I'm not going to be doing any talking anyway. So, moving pigs, and then I'm filling you in on the armed trespassers. That's what I would call a successful move by myself. Now, you may have noticed a couple of things as I was moving those pigs. As I was putting the fence up, there's some taller grass in the lower corner of their new paddock, and that's keeping the wires, this stuff is so lightweight, is keeping the electric wire off the ground so the pigs could slip right under there. So I had to knock a lot of that down. A prudent person would have taken a weed whacker to that, but I didn't have time. Plus I didn't want to bore you guys to death because you're waiting to hear the story of the armed trespassers. Another thing you may have noticed is me smacking a pig in the head. Whenever I turn this fence off, they start chewing on it. And pigs are very hard-headed. I almost turned that fence back on because our sow kept on chewing on the fencing. Instead, quick tap on the face. They're hard-headed, so it's kind of a little more than a love tap. Little tap on the face and they'll drop what they're doing. I had to do that one time because this sow had a golf ball in her mouth that she found rooting around the pasture. And we'll talk more about pasture cleanliness in another video and what the pigs have done to sanitize our pastures. But anyways, you'll also notice that in this video we didn't use the lawn tractor to move the pig shelter. The reason for that is the rooting, the level of rooting that they have done in their old paddock is such that I can't get good traction in my tractor. It's just as easy and just as fast to move it the way you saw in the video here. So that's the successful pig move. Now, here's the story of the armed trespassers. It's really anticlimactic, so sorry if you hate it. There I was, repairing the chicken tractor from the wind damage, and all of a sudden this truck pulls into my driveway. They get out, lady, man, you know the story. Lady and a dude get out. Dude's got a gun strapped to his thigh, like a safari holster. It's crazy. So they said, we're gonna walk around, you don't need to worry about anything, which made me worry. And then at the end of the video I said, all right, now I'm gonna go walk around my property, and that shouldn't concern you. Well, I didn't. I just walked up to them afterwards when they were getting in their truck and said, hey, you guys, quick question for you. What are you doing on my property? And they were like, this is your property? I'm like, yeah, this is our property. They're like, Amy said we could park here. I said, I don't know who Amy is, but she can't tell you that you can park on my property. And you still haven't told me who you are. They're like, oh, sorry, we're state police and we totally didn't mean to trespass. You know, you could have told us to leave when we first got here and we would have left. I said, well, did you get everything handled that you needed to get handled? And they were like, well, not quite. I said, all right, well, anytime you need to park on my property, please ask me first, but I won't have a problem, especially if you're trying to keep the neighborhood safe. So the reason that they were here is we live kind of in a peninsula of land surrounded by a trailer park. So apparently a bad guy was hanging out in that trailer park somewhere and they had to go look for him. But we're fine. I told you it was anticlimactic, but that's the story of the armed trespassers. Ironically, as I was closing out that video, I had a disarmed trespasser come onto my property again. But he's actually trespassing legally because he's mowing the grass for the guy that owns the house behind ours, who is allowed to use our private driveway until November 6th. So, pigs moved. Closure on the armed trespassers. Thank you again for watching another episode here on Hogtown Homestead. Like and subscribe if you feel so led. If you have any ways that you would do this pig move differently, let me know in the comments section below. And thank you so much for those of you who have already subscribed. And for whoever the 23 people were who subscribed between last night and this morning, thank you so much. I didn't think that I would get to almost 50 subscribers overnight. But thank you all for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.